Dig for the gold. Study to show thyself approved unto God, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. 2 Timothy 2, verse 15. I was just glad to survive college. What was supposed to be a 5-year course in occupational therapy stretched into 9 years. Only by God's grace and my parents' patience and financial support did I make it through. So imagine my surprise when I became a Christian and I realized I had to study again. But this time, it wasn't about textbooks or exams. It was about God's Word. Remember when I prayed, Lord, I want how David desired for your word, your presence and your will. Well, because that prayer aligned with his will, God answered. There are several ways to study the Bible. Verse by verse, topically, character studies, devotionally. I'm not an expert or a scholar. I'm just someone seeking more of God. And he sees that. He met me in that longing and gently led me to a way of studying his word that finally connected with my heart, not just my head. It starts with reading. That's the doorway. As I read, a verse will stand out like a glint of gold in the stream. I don't rush past it. I stop, I linger, I dig. Here's what I do with my gold find. First, define. I look up words, even the common ones. I use Webster 1828 dictionary. That's my favorite. It's loaded with biblical depth. I also use cross-reference. I search my Bible app for similar verses, making sure that they are in context. They stay in context. One verse opens the door to others. And next, I paraphrase. I break the verse down like a treasure map, then piece it back together until it shines with meaning. And then meditate and do. I meditate on the gold nugget all day and I pray, Lord, help me live this truth today. The key to transformation is meditation on God's Word. His Word works within us, renewing our minds and shaping our hearts to align with His will. When you pray with a desire to apply His Word, He answers. Not always in the way I expect. He sends real-life moments, conversation, challenges, interruptions, where I get to live out what I just read. Sometimes it's encouraging, sometimes it's humbling, but every time it's God saying, here's your chance to walk it out. That's when the verse goes from highlighted on a page to engraved in my life.